There we go. That's what it is. Well, hi. Welcome to Intermediate Yoga. We're going to start down in Child's Pose. I'm going to see what I've got here that's cluttering my screen. That's good. Vacuum is normal. Take a big breath in through the nose and open the mouth and audibly sigh. And let's do that again. Take a big breath in, open the mouth, and sigh. I've got a pretty good workout plan today. I'm just working on keeping my mind and body busy lately, and so we're gonna just do a pretty busy workout today. But it should be fun, so I'm excited about it. Take one more big breath in and out, and then we're just gonna round up, coming into cat-cow, just mobilizing, rounding the back up, dropping the belly down, breathing out and breathing in. Do one more cat stretch for me, and then we're gonna curl the toes, come forward into a forward fold. And we're going to start just kind of releasing the back. So bring your elbows to your thighs. Let your head dangle, letting the spine lengthen with support. And then take a big breath in. As you breathe out, come forward into a fold. Bring hands to shins. Breathe in, breathe out, fold forward. And then inhale all the way up to the top. Exhale, fold. Step back to down dog. I totally forgot to change shirts, so I'm in a t-shirt. Inhale forward into plank. Drop the knees for the first set. That's just above the floor. And then pressing up into a cobra to start. Just breathe into this. Take a great big breath in. Open the mouth and sigh. Breathe in and sigh. Hips go up and back. Step your right foot forward, up between the hands. Step your back foot forward. Hold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, fold forward. Hands to shins. Breathe in. Breathe out. Fold. Step or jump back to plank. We're going to go from plank into down dog. Inhale forward. Exhale coming down. Inhale into cobra or up dog. You pick. Exhale, press back. Left leg, step it forward. Step into fold. Big inhale up. Big exhale, fold. Stepping back into plank. Press to down dog. Roll out through the spine as you come over the wrists. Coming down. Breathing in, pressing up. Breathing out, hips go up and back. Right foot, step it forward. Step forward into fold. Big inhale up. Exhale, fold. Bring hands to shins. Breathe in. Breathe out. Fold. Step back to plank. Down dog. Roll out, coming forward. Coming down. Pressing and lifting. And then hips go up and back. Left foot. Step it forward. Step forward to fold. Inhale up. And exhale, fold. Hands to shins. Breathe in. Breathe out. Fold. Step back to down dog. Or sorry, plank. Let's do plank first. And then down dog. Just try to get an extra plank in there. Roll forward. Breathe in. Breathe out. Coming down. Breathe in to the top. Breathe out. Tipping tailbone, lifting, dropping. Right foot, step it forward. Step into fold. Inhale up. Driving through the ground. Reaching up. Breathing in and then breathing out, fold. Breathe in, hands to shins. Breathe out, fold. Step back to plank. Press back to down dog. Flip forward. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in, lift up. Hips go up and back. Left leg, step it forward. Step forward into fold. Big inhale up. Exhale, fold. Stay here. Bring hands to the floor. We're going to pedal one heel at a time here. Just kind of stretching through the back of the legs. Breathe and stay. Both heels down. Bring hands to shins. Fold forward. Big inhale up. Go ahead and lean to the right. Ooh, Miss Leah, you need to mute, sister. Lean to the left. Squeeze up and back. Breathe in. How you doing, babe? Fold forward. We're going to bring our elbows back to our thighs. Take a big breath in. Breathe out, fold all the way down now. Roll all the way back up. And we're going to start our work. So walk yourself to the front of your mat. Breathe in. Breathe out, fold. And step back to down dog. Working on our right leg first. We're going to lift the right leg up in the air. And then bring that up between the hands. Rotate the back heel down and come into warrior one. Breathe and stay. Bringing hands down on either side of that front foot. Find your balance. And we're going to lift the back leg up. You can either bring knee to knee or you can lift it straight up toward the ceiling. You pick and hold. We're going to land that leg back, rolling up into warrior two. So now just hanging out over the top of that knee, drive it toward the baby toe, that outside of that knee. Fall next. Breathe into this. And we're going to play with floating positions today. So we're going to start finding space, extend out, bring forearm to thigh. Finding that good angle, that good extension. Hold. And then just coming up into a reverse warrior, sun warrior. So we're going to kind of play between these two uh, poses today. So just in this lovely sun warrior. And then coming back down into that extension. See if you can float out from the leg rather than bring forearm to the thigh. And just hold, using your core to hold. Just a big challenge here. And then coming up, we're going to try to float the backhand rather than come in contact with the thigh. And reach up, both hands just pressing away from each other. Coming back down. Float. Beautiful. Hard after today's workout, I know. Up, press away, extend, breathe. Adding a challenge to this, straightening the leg this time. Floating our triangle. Just a different way to hold that core steady. So we're not even coming in contact with that leg at all. Floating. Pressing back up, Sun Warrior. Float. Beautiful. Hang in there. You're almost there. Coming back down. Stay with it. Breathe. Bending the knee. Windmill down to the mat. Press back to down dog. Stay in your down dog. We're going to pedal the heels. As I gracefully change sides, right? Legs should be warm. At least one leg is warm now. Press both heels down and back. Take a big breath in. Open the mouth and sigh. Lift our left leg up. And we're going to bring it up between the hands. Rotate the back heel down and press up into warrior one. Very big bend in that knee. Press in and hold. Taking one more breath together here. Breathe out as you come down, hands on either side of that front foot. Rotate up onto the back set of toes. Step into a standing split, either knee to knee or lifting the back leg up. You pick. If knee to knee is really challenging, that's where you need to stay today, and that's okay. Taking that back leg down, rising up into warrior two. Good job. Well done, everybody. Okay, and breathe. Whew. Think about that front knee. Just check your toes. Make sure they're not rotated in or out. We're driving into that leg. My cat is sharpening his claws on my mat. Extend out. From forearm to thigh. This is the sweet kitty. Extend up. This is our one easy breezy, but you can always return here if you need to, and that's okay. Do what's the best thing for you. Coming up, reaching back, Sun Warrior. So we're going to play with these floating positions now to make sure you're good and stable, foundational through the feet. Breath is moving, and we're going to rotate and just float and extend. Pressing back up. Sun Warrior, float. Coming back down. Float and extend. Just trusting your core, trusting your strength. Come back up. Press. And now playing in that triangle. Straightening. Coming down. Finding. Float. Breathe and stay. Pressing back up. Reaching back. Floating that Sun Warrior. Beautiful. Triangle. Float. Sun Warrior. Windmill back down. Come up on the back set of toes. And this time step forward into fold. We're going to ragdoll here for just a moment if it feels good to fold one elbow into one hand and the other elbow into the other hand. And then just gently rock or sway. Bring hands to the floor or to the shins. Straighten the legs. And we're going to roll up, bend the knees, roll all the way up into stand. So I'm going to scoot just a little bit forward, which I don't normally do, but I'm going to be taking a leg back behind me, so I don't want to kick anything behind me. So if you've got the same home challenge, just check that. We're going to start by bringing either your right or left set of toes up to connect with the opposite calf. So I'm bringing my left set of toes up in contact with my right calf. We're going to do the opposite. We're going to bring arms up. Doing a little bit of dynamic balance tonight. Just trying to step out of the box a little. Bringing ourselves back into a warrior three. See if you can hold it. Coming back up, toe to knee. Coming back down, warrior three. Back up, toe to knee. We're going to change it this time. Turning toward the knee, opening the arms out wide, shoulder height, and look back over your arms. The knee is still forward. We're staying. Back to center. Bring arms up. Release that down. Shake out the legs. How'd you do? All right. Do we switch legs? We're almost to the good stuff, I promise. Toe to calf. Arms up. Knee forward. Sweep back. Warrior three. Stay with it, even though Danya's losing it here. Coming back up. Toe to calf. Show me that you're stronger than me today. I'll be okay with that. Back. Warrior three. Back up. Twist. Look back over the arm. Release that down. We've got some double footed work that we're going to do. So bringing feet wide under hips or touching, whatever feels good for you. We're going to lift our heels up, bring our arms up, and then we're going into a ballerina squat. So just a deep knee bend, and see if we can go down to a toe stand today. Find your heart center. If this doesn't feel good, just stay up in that ballerina squat, which is a deep, decent squat with heels up. If you're in the toe stand with me, our biggest challenge is getting back up. We're going to come all the way back up to stand, and then heels go down. Shake out your legs, have a seat, and we're going to go right into a pigeon or swan. So bringing the right leg forward and the left leg back. The right knee is going to inch out toward the line, the outside line of your hip bone, or just a little bit outside the line of the hip bone, toward the edge of your mat. Rotate hips, or if you need to, stay in a 90-90, just always respecting that front knee. And just stay with that and breathe. All right, pressing up to hands, going into a quadricep stretch today. Reaching back, pulling. If you need to roll onto the hip in order to grab it, do that. If you don't get much of a stretch once you get there, got to push yourself back up into that. Hips forward, shoulders forward, bending the elbow, pulling heel to butt. And if you want to, go ahead and do a mermaid. Danya is not feeling the mermaid today. I could try. I think I lifted too heavy. I did. My shoulders are too tight. There you go, Carla. Atta girl. Then just go up behind your head and see if you can clasp fingers to fingers. Almost. Look at you. Yeah. Woohoo. All right. Release that down. And we're just going to go ahead and change the front leg. Sweeping that leg back. Remember the options with that front knee. Respecting that space. Breathing. Inching. Working in this resistance. One more big breath here. Press up to hands. And we're going to reach back and grab that ankle. Pulling heel to butt, elbow to ceiling. And then if you're going to try to mermaid on this side as well, just kind of gradually working the toes into the crease of the elbow. Gently pulling in on that. Seeing if you can bring your hand behind your head. Clasp fingers. Breathe and hold. Release that. We're going to bring our back leg forward. Taking both legs out in front of you. I've got to turn this notification off so that I can see. Just kind of bounce your knees out, up and down. Still is there. Bring your feet together and bend your knees out to the side, kind of like a butterfly or star. Oh my goodness, I give up. It just keeps popping back down. All right, bringing our feet together. We're just hinging forward. We've been doing this. This is the only familiar thing really today. We've just been pulling our belly button toward our heels. And see if you can bring your arms forward if you can. Awesome. And if you can't, that's okay. Breathe and stay. Finding that chest lift because it's all about pulling rib cage toward toes, belly button toward heels. And just stay within that and breathe. Coming up out of this, we're going to roll all the way down to our backs. We've got some front core work that we're going to do together tonight. So we're going to cross the left ankle over that right knee, which if you've been taking my class, we've been practicing this. And I'm not sure why my knee hurts today, but it does in this position. So I'm trying to kind of milk that in. But we're going to lift the toes off the ground on that bottom foot. And we're going to just use our abs and pull that right knee toward the chest and put it back down. So pull and lifting and put that leg back down. So still keeping a bend in that right knee. And we're just doing like a one-legged lower body crunch or one-legged reverse crunch. Nice and slow, a little pause on either side. Really good work for abs, obliques, and hip flexors. One more time. Up. This time stay. We're going to take advantage of this stretch here by just grabbing hold of the leg now. And then if you can, straighten this leg up. Reach out for the calf or ankle and just pull in. Big stretch. The boys are probably on their way home, so we might have a big old batch of barking. I think everybody's pretty okay with that these days. Release that down. We're going to switch legs. So crossing the right ankle over that left leg. Make sure you've got good stable foundation, feeling good about what's happening with our back. And we're going to crunch in and back down. Crunch in, back down. Pull it in, back down. In, down, in, down, in, down. And hold this one in. Grabbing on, just hugging it in. And when you're ready, coming up and stretching, pulling onto that, stretching out that back hamstring. Hello, muscles, right? Breathe into this. Release that down. Bringing feet to the floor. We're going to just climb a rope. So just kind of tuck the pelvis under just a little bit to make sure our back stays on the ground. And we're going to reach up like we're trying to climb a rope that we never quite get there for. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Bring the upper body back down. And we're going to start by doing kind of a bicycle twist with the legs. So we're just doing one leg at a time, forward and back, bending one knee in, straightening the other leg out. Upper body is down. Doing this nice little bicycle. We're going to be combining these moves. So that'll be fun. One more each side, and then feet go down. We're going 4, 3, 2, and then to the bicycle. 4, 3, 2, 1. So slow, 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 and fast, and slow. Up, up, fast. 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time. Slow, 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 and then fast. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug knees. Go ahead and roll yourself up. Going into boat pose. So setting up that lovely boat. See if you can release. Take legs down and up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift up. Roll all the way down. Rock the hips a little bit. Stretch out just a little bit. And then hug those knees back into the chest. Roll up, cross the ankles. Come to hands and knees. Round the back up into a cat stretch. Drop the belly down into a cow stretch. Curl the toes if you can. Just a little stretch for our toes. And we're going to actually sit back on our toes today. Stretching out our feet before we go into our back core work today. Hang in there. 5, 4, 3, 2, come up. That's a challenging pose. Fold the toes under, just kind of stretch it out, and then fold the mat over. We're going to go into some camel work. So coming up on the knees. Knees are right underneath our hip bones. And we're going to go into either a half camel or a full camel, or you can just put hands on the back. You pick what your level is. I'm going to go half camel today. I was doing a TikTok with Leah on Saturday night. My back still hasn't quite recovered from that. So we're just going to hang tight, squeeze butt, reach back. It's so funny. We both get wounds. She's got bruises on her hands and wrists and shins. And come up and switch sides if you're with me. If you've got both hands back, just stay there. TikTok wounds. All right, coming back up. We're going to push back into child's pose. So go ahead and unfold your mat. We're going to do some striking cobra to finish out our back core work today. So just pushing back into child's pose. And striking cobra, it's like you're coming forward in a cobra, but backwards. So instead of coming from the top and bending the arms and coming down, you're coming from the down to straighten the arms up. So strike, and you can either push up into a cobra or an up dog. You pick. Hips go back into child's pose. We've got 4 more of these to do. Strike, up, back. 3 more. Strike, back. 2 more. Like you're trying to scrape your face on the ground or something weird. Back to child's pose and stay put. Breathe. All right, we're going to curl the toes under. Walk the feet forward into a fold. Ragdoll if it feels good. So we're going to roll all the way up. We're going to do some twisting. We're extending to start. We're going to reach down, grab hold of our left thigh, and reach back our left arm and see if we can look back over the thumb. We're using this as a twist. So if you want to advance it more, you can actually grab the foot and straighten the leg out. I don't think my back's going to let me do that tonight. So you do your level, hold, and stay. Danger of TikTok videos. The untold story. Come back to the center. That foot, we're going to just put it on the ground. So you've got still your left knee bent. Bring your right hand to the ground. And the left arm is going to go up. So just a different way to twist the same leg, or toward the same leg anyway. Breathe and hold. Bring the top arm down. Put the heel down, roll yourself up. And we're going to switch to the other side now. So just reaching down, grabbing that leg, stretching the arm back, finding your thumb. Stay and breathe. If you want to straighten the leg out, extend, get more out of the twist, do that. I'm going to stay kind of even. All right, bringing that left foot down to, or that right foot down to the ground. Left hand comes down. Right arm goes up. Hold. Bringing that top hand down. Bringing that heel down. We're going to tuck one foot down under the leg and have a seat on your bottom. Great job. We're going to stack the right leg on top or down in front. Just make sure whichever position you decide to put your legs in, that your sits bones are in contact with the ground. And then we're just going to twist, looking toward the right, looking back over our right shoulder. My finger caught. Probably TikTok's fault. I'm just going to blame everything on TikTok now. Lift the chest, look back, breathe. I guess I could blame the coronavirus. Everybody else is. Only I would end up with coronavirus in my middle finger. That's funny right there, y'all. Come back up to the center. We're going to breathe in, reach up, and just pitch forward. Just one more big stretch for that lower back area. Y'all are doing so good. I did not make tonight's workout easy, so I'm really proud of you. Switching, top legs. And we're going to twist toward the left, looking back over that shoulder. Breathe and stay. Just finding that space, finding the peace within all of the chaos that's just surrounding us right now. It's a bizarre level, handling so much more and less at the same time. Coming back to the center. Breathe in as you reach up, coming out. We're going to just continue to start letting things go. If you have had a terrible day, we're going to just leave it here. If you've had the best day, let's add this to it. We want to make the rest of the day amazing by adding this to it. The front part of the day is done. So we want to just leave it there. Sitting up just comfortable, just finding a comfortable seated position. And we're going to twist to the right again. Just really taking advantage of the twist. We want to get the most out of that spinal twist. Breathe into that, lift the chest up, look back. And we're just going to twist to the other side. We're going to do this one more time on each side, just really taking advantage of some twisting tonight. Breathe. Maybe you'll get a chiropractic adjustment. Stay. Find your breath. Switching sides again. Lifting the chest. See if you can get a little bit deeper now. See if you can look over your shoulder more. See if you can find the edge of your eye. And then just changing sides one more time for me. Just a really brilliant way to get some nutrition moving through the spine. Some movement. Find your breath. Coming back to the center. We're going to actually just kind of grab hold of our knees. We're going to do a seated cat-cow just to kind of finish out releasing tension. So just kind of rounding the back behind you, really peeling shoulder blades apart, lifting the chest and looking up. So breathing in as you lift up, breathing out as you come back. So instead of creating mobility, we are creating links, especially through that upper back. Just a great opportunity to really stretch rhomboids and lats. So really connect breath. Breath in as you lift the chest and look up. Breath out as you round the back, releasing. All right, we're going to roll to our backs to do our hamstring stretching today, our forward fold work. We're going to start with hugging knees into chest, and then we're going to straighten both legs up today. See if we can grab hold of just both legs. Flex the toes toward the face. And we're just going to pull the shins toward the face. See if you can straighten your legs more, get a little bit more length. And then keeping hold of the left leg only, just take the right leg down to the floor and see if you can bring the head up, bring nose toward knee, rib cage toward thigh, and just hold. Pressing the heel up and away from you so that you can straighten the leg a little bit more and breathe into this. Great big breathing. Bringing everything down, taking this leg out to the side, and just holding into that, just breathing, melting into that, just really giving in, letting the right shoulder come down to the ground. Bringing that leg back up. Bring the right leg back up. This time stay hold of the right leg, take the left leg down. And then if you can, bring nose toward knee, chest toward thigh. Breathe and stay. Bring that heel away. Finding that length. Finding the breath. And then taking this out to the side. I've got the wall here, so got a stopping place. Otherwise, we're keeping that left shoulder on the ground. Just breathe and let that leg open up. Finding the length of your inner thigh. Try to keep your left hip on the ground. Connect your breath. Bringing that leg up. Bend your bottom leg in, feet on the ground. Knees toward the ceiling. Just settling into this position. And then we're going to cross the right leg over the left. And you're squeezing the thighs tight. If you're a girl, it's like you're trying not to use the bathroom. You're trying to hold everything tight. Take the legs over to the left side of the body. Right shoulder stays on the ground. And look down that right arm. If you did some upper body work today, you'll feel this through your pectoral muscle as well as your shoulder, in addition to it being a nice little twist to finish out. Feeling it through hip, back. Let gravity do its thing. Breathe. Come back up, and we're just going to put that top leg on the ground, left leg's going to cross over, nice and tight with the thighs, and then taking the legs over to the left side of the body. Left shoulder stays on the ground, and we're looking down the left arm, letting gravity just open up our back. And breathing into this. All right, come back up. Bringing feet to the ground. We're going to bring the bottoms of our feet together and just let our knees fall outside. If it feels good and you want to, you can take arms up overhead. If that doesn't feel good, just kind of keep arms where you want them. And we're going to do some really focused breathing today before we go into our meditation relaxation. So we're going to breathe in and out of the nose only. And I want you to breathe in for 7 counts and breathe out for 8 counts. You find your own pace. One more time, and then we're going to add to this. Now, next time you breathe, you're breathing in for 7 counts, holding for 4 counts, breathe out for 8 counts. And we're going to do that for roughly 3 breaths. One more breath. And then just find natural rhythm of breathing. Change the position of the legs if you want to. And we're going to just close our eyes and just allow the body to just welcome everything that you just did. Activated our vagus nerve, calms our adrenal system. So just embrace the peace that's coming across the body. You may feel a little tingly. Just let the jaw go slack and let that feeling, that sensation of opening and relaxing travel down to every finger and toe. And then just stay. And then just start to take an energizing breath. And as you do that, wiggle fingers and toes, and then just stretch out. The body should feel very alive and awake. It should feel good. Press up into seated when you're ready. No rush. Let your hands find your knees. And we're going to close our eyes and we're going to actually meditate just a little bit on thankfulness before we dismiss today. I think finding things to be thankful for is critical in this time. And so I want you to focus right now on 3 things today in your mind that you're very thankful for. And we're going to just quietly breathe as we focus. Letting that thankfulness wash over your whole body. Letting it wash away any ingratitude or frustration. Because the first 2 things that you came to are what kind of are keeping you afloat right now. So hold them near and dear. Don't take them for granted. Take a big breath in through your nose, in the mouth, and sigh. One more time, breath in, sigh. Go ahead and breathe in, bring arms up. Let your hands come to your heart. Namaste. Wonderful job. Thank you so much for coming.